Let's see. Whoa, I've never seen that before. I guess that's probably not a secret one. So we got Ale, who plays some Blaze. Was this main tank Blaze? No, they had a Stitches. And this was main tank Blaze, yep. That's kind of how things go. Was this main tank Blaze? No, he had a Tyrael. Okay, so it looks like we're covered. What does Cheekies play? Cheekies plays Tychus, Lunara, and support. So it looks like we are main tank. And Super King wants to play healer. Okay, well, I'll let it roll for a moment. Hey, Dickie, welcome to you. Well, that's pretty good. There's Cassia. Bummer. So we need sustain into Cassia. Got the bruiser covered. Actually, percent-based damage would be really good into Cassia if we have enough CC to deal with it. Give us some objective clear too with the Odin.
For the alliance above all.
Okay, he wants to hold off. Oh, nope, there we go. Hog is really solid.
Them down.
The Clown, welcome back to you. Welcome back to you. My streaming schedule is definitely a little erratic right now. The kiddo, now a toddler, is having some fluctuating sleep schedules with his nap. So used to do more midday, now midday's kind of like, oh, we're trying to figure out the nap business. So I'd like to get back to a little bit more midday stuff coming up, but it's been good to get it in the evening. I'm glad I'm gonna get to see a little more of the team here, because double blinds are not ideal, but we have an Asmodan already, so I don't really feel like we can
I shall do what I must.
just pass on the autos.
Bring the mega death.
Tough one. Then do the Tychus. I was thinking for a hot moment about switching over to the Asmodan, though. I'd really like to do Nazeebo into this. That'd be really fun with the Mephisto Alexstrasza. Then I could mess with her circles and wall his return point. I was thinking about Vala, honestly, because she has Gloom later on. And then I thought about Sylvanas for a hot moment, but the poke would just wear me down and make me not want to go anywhere. Crossvex, good to see you. Thank you for the 11 months. That's fair. That's fair. The old content creation cycle. You need to relax, and your relaxing is also you gaming and streaming. It's good to take a night to yourself. Life's busy. I'm currently in the market for a new relaxing game. I finally beat Monster Train. It's probably not a big deal, but I beat level 25, and it took forever because I never looked up guides so I could do it myself, have fun, solve the puzzle. But I finally did it, so now I'm over that now.
Prepare for combat.
Yeah, Vala was completely open in this game, and she has been losing a bit of power.
Agreed.
think I saw she's down. She's still above 50%, so she's doing fine. But she fell down a lot this week. Looks like only 2.5. But still. The multi-shot easy build is not as good as it once was. And I'm not particularly good at the Hungry Air build.
10 seconds.
Cool. Well, we got Tychus for some good reasons here. Like Sonya there. I know I'm going to receive a lot of blinds, but I think if I dance, we can be okay. I'm going to do quarterback, as we don't have other ways to really interrupt Alex Strauss all the time. Just backing it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go see if I can visit Hogger's lane. He's actually pushing Sonya out, so I'll get mid cleared.
Do not falter.
I do too. I pull a lot of damage on the multi-shot build, but I feel like rarely do you need a Vala in the team comp as the sort of splash hurt everybody damage. Oftentimes it feels like Vala's already been picked after you have the splash. I'm gonna hurt multiple people kind of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, he got it. Nice.
Well played.
I could get that bottom camp, but I think he's gonna heal and then maybe he'll help me out with it. I'm worried about in the rhythm because of the blinds. But if I get a Sonya solo on me, that's exactly what I'm gonna want. So let's just stare in the face of blinds and say, yay, it's fine. We'll wiggle during the blinds. I'll get my Odin during the blinds. I'll have excuses. I haven't quite figured out my Warhead Junction strategy. So far, it's just been Ragnaros, which is working pretty well, but isn't terribly creative. A little.
That should help us. I require assistance.
I'm with you. There's Hogger. Okay, that's fine. That's true, I could just queue during the blinds. Because there's two, I'm worried about it happening when I really, really want it to.
Activate the shrine. Slay its guardians. The Punisher will serve the burning hells.
That's two blinds out. That did miss. The stuns. Stuns and roots. That's actually going to be the primary thing that gets me. Our lane clear feels good. Get a little progress. Okay, dragon. Yes. There we go. I do have a well. Oh wow, Cassie was actually chilling up there? Nice. Let's do that, Odin.
Freeze the angels' forces and shatter them.
Oh, cute move. There by Jet. Oh, nice. Oh, close. Oh. Close one. We got more than enough advantage out of that. I've always enjoyed Tychus for the kind of gambling aspect of it.
This battle is
The stand
far
and
from
fight,
over.
plant your feetness. Reminds me of old Helm of the Dominator Dota play. Sadly, that's the stuff changed. I used to love that particular healing at the exact point I wanted it, but things change. Okay. I do, chat. What is your question? Yes, things got a little busy the second you showed up. But nice heal by Anduin. And thank goodness for armor from my Relentless soldier. Auger's got that camp. We're kind of wiggling to.
Choose a talent.
Great heals. I want Neosteel coating because that's how I'm going to survive the late game into Mephisto. Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Well
More pack, mate.
we're okay. Things get a little busy. Play Vala off lane. Can I climb with it? Vala off lane. That's interesting. It will be a little bit of a surprise to your draft team. But do you mean solo lane? You mean by yourself in a lane by yourself Vala, right? Because it will destroy a lot of bruisers. Bruisers will definitely struggle into it. And there are bruisers like Malthiel and others that you basically play the don't let them touch you game and you will win that really hard. So depending on your league, I totally see it working really well for you. The problem is people will expect that you will not be taking the solo lane and they might draft a bruiser in that exact spot. Oh jeez, that's a wombo and I didn't get to hit my Neosteel coating. ETC gets out, nice. A lot of damage into Hogger. Yeah, he doesn't have much options. Actually, that was a really good spin. We didn't kill any of them, but that will, if it hits. Nah, I don't think we got it. Yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about tilting your team as much as just overdrafting bruisers for that offlane role, and then the bruisers not sure what to do with their time. I shouldn't have been in so deep either. I should have popped Odin at the start of that pit. I think I should have done grenade there. What's Asmodean doing down there? Okay. That is where all eyeballs will go, so I'm gonna head down to the bottom here and make sure that these guys don't get invaded.
We must stop this enemy.
Asmodean is in the area. How long on that camp? 1 minute?
Recruiting these mercenaries would
Yeah, we've got 16.
I require assistance.
Asmodean's a little up. Funnily enough, my sizzling attacks is actually causing them to have trouble blinding me at the right time. Uh-oh, Asmodean. Okay, big miss. Gonna go and pop it. I think we can force this in. There's the coating going out. That was actually about as good as we can hope for. Asmodean's taking bottom as well, so they're going to go chase that. We can totally get on this.
A minor triumph, but an important one.
Choose a talent.
Yeah, I think we just go grab this. The camp top would just take too long. When we get stunned, it's usually because we're already in an aggressive position, not because it was avoidable. So let's do big red button. Awesome.
Punisher!
And we'll do Arikuru.
Hold your tongue. I will be there shortly. On a sword.
Mortar Punisher too in the late game. He's gonna do quite a bit of core damage. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Odin before things get hairy. Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh, I missed. Big long stun on me. I'm okay. Nice. We're out of here. The cooldown reduction you're talking about, combat tactician, that's a lot of fun. Relentless soldier, though, I think is really saving my buns in this one, having the 30 armor. But that is really fun to do. And in general, I love bob and weave. They're a little split. Sonya.
I require assistance.
Good on Nail to check that. Oh, is that a all shall burn build? Aye. A little late, but it would have been a cool get. There's a camp bottom. See what ETC wants. ETC wants to just hunt. Oh, oh, are you? Oh. It's a little dangerous around their towers. Has no advantage to it.
Claim it in my name.
Oh, nice shot, Asmodan. I can just pop my armor and just stand in it. Nice. Kill that Alex Straza. That's a really... Ooh, he died. I really like that ETC. It was his top level character too, and he wasn't looking interested in playing it. Yeah, great tanking, great heals. But the heals was taking care of me and let me get that MVP. Oh, not too bad. Not too shabby for how much I was blown. Oh, wow. That's actually quite a few stacks given how much I was receiving all the blinds. Did she go 2 stacks? No, she went Loss of Hope. And Steed Charge, which I never saw or felt like I saw. Aw. Someday. Someday. Hey, Tyasha, man. Barely breaking into diamond. Congratulations. Any tips in general for ranged and low diamond? Oh, man, low diamond is a rough place. Because you got all the egos of platinum. And you got all the previously high diamonds, even masters, who are angry they're there. So anytime I end up in plat diamond, I go for raw damage numbers because I don't expect people to be watching the tanks or healing as thoroughly as I have come to expect in higher diamond. So honestly, anytime I end up in that area, I kind of go things Lunara-ish. Like really just like lots and lots of damage to lots and lots of different targets and try to punish the enemy support the most. Because you're still in a zone where like the healers probably don't necessarily want to heal in a lot of cases. So if you see, for instance, the extreme is of course Uther Lunara. Like Uther cannot heal off that much splash damage from Lunara. But kind of start thinking in that way. Think to yourself like, so here we had an Alexstrasza. We know they're all going to group up, so something like Grenade got a lot of maybe token damage, you could think of it. Like, it was a lot of, like, raw damage if I grenaded that circle. What about, like, Kael'thas or Gul'dan? Able to do a lot of damage in an AoE when they gather up for that circle. If there's an Ana, how can you maybe access that Ana, freak her out a little bit? It's likely that she's the least comfortable player over there. So punishing healers in low diamond plat just works a lot of the time. I find that tanks play a lot more like bruisers, so they're not necessarily as punishable. That's true, Fade. I mean, I do prefer to go Leaping Strike so you can at least have some focus fire with a double jump. But that's true. I'm not all outright recommending Lunara. It's just kind of what I end up playing a lot of the time down there. There was some All Shall Burn talents there. I'm not really familiar with Asmodan to know the best. But I would certainly recommend like Cassia, Zul'jin. If you're good at Hanzo, you can do with Hanzo, but like Cassia can just do so much damage that you're going to be a burden to the enemy team to even heal off in the first place. Zul'jin as well, and it's not as risky as someone like Greymane. I think that the cooldowns on Wizards are too long in a lot of ways, and the enemy team will have a chance to heal back up. You might be really good at Sylvanas and be able to get those damage numbers, but just like really, really rocket those damage numbers. And as Fade kind of says, if your hero has a kill condition, even if it's like, for me, my kill condition is Ball, Lightning, Fend into, and while I'm in Fend, I can cast Surge of Light. So Fend helps me catch up, and then you can do a burst with Surge of Light with the bouncing ball going, and that can be enough to just get rid of one person really fast. But you have some options. I've seen Hanzo players do it. I don't exactly like Hanzo personally. Junkrat can get a lot of damage, but he's kind of in that like magey control space where the enemy team might heal up by the time it's done. You need other people to be watching your traps. I don't feel like the current balance is in Greymane's favor. Vala certainly, but I do think we're more in a Hungering Arrow kind of area right now, though Fire at Will and a multi-shot build will get you a lot. But I saw a guy run this yesterday. Puncturing Arrow, then you get multi-shot slows by 20%. Hungering Arrow deals 25% more damage to slowed targets. And then you put on that the punishment, so you're always slowing them, and you're always dealing 25% more damage. I can't do this build because I suck at aiming Hungering Arrows. Which is funny because I play a lot of Cassia, and I feel like I'm pretty decent at firing Lightning's Fury, but something about the missile speed, or maybe the size of Hungering Arrow gives me trouble. How do I feel about Genji? I like Genji alongside this sort of equation we're making like Cassia, right? Like, if you have so much raw damage that the whole enemy team is running for it, then Genji is a perfectly fine go clean them all up kind of hero. I think I'd rather have Zeratul. I'd even rather have a Tracer, but I play with Mockery a lot, so my opinion's warped there. But there are times where you will do a lot of damage, but who's gonna go finish them off? And that's where Genji really accelerates.